Hi there, my name is Anikiko and I'm the creator of Music Nutrition. I'm really excited to share with you the way to use the Lucid Chart. So this is something that I've been working with for many years, and it just really helps people navigate through where they're at and what state they're in. You see, we use the Music Nutrition to absolutely help you shift states no matter where you might be at. And so you can use the sounds to help you navigate through any changes in life. Now, this here is the Lucid Chart, and you can use this chart, as I said, to help you navigate or help identify on where you're at or what state you might be in. Now, it goes from 0 to 10, and the further you move into a lucid state, you get to get into your creative flow where things become timeless, you're in your creative genius, and you're in a space of complete expansion. The further we do move up the scale, anywhere from 4 up, we start to feel life is working with us, we create momentum, and we're in a space of strength in vulnerability. Anywhere sort of below 4 on the scales tends to come into a space of feeling contraction. We feel like we have to push for things to happen in life, and we can feel very small, come from a place of fear, and in a space of confusion and separation. Now, going through specifically what some of these things mean, from 0 we have the state of powerless. Now, powerless is where we just feel so flatlined. We actually don't feel we can do anything in the situation. We move up to 1, which is in a space of numbness or shame, where we just don't feel good about who we are and actually shamed for who we are. Now, that can come from the very formative and early years. Coming back up the scale, we've got grief, guilt and blame, and that's at number 2 here, and then number 3 coming to anger, doubt and frustration. Now, I'm sure you've experienced some of these things before, and when you're in that state, things become heavy, things become isolated. We are very much practicing some of the affirmations of I want or I need, and that can be very challenging to work with because we're not in a state of flow. Again, everything is pushing towards creating greater flow and a greater state of creativity and empowered momentum, actually effortless success. And that's why we want to aim as much as we can to keep ourselves in a state of lucid. As we get to the state of 4, here is where we start to feel a space of possibility, and we do recognize that we're in a vulnerable space, but it's where we actually find strength in our vulnerability. So here you might start to feel the light at the end of the tunnel. You might feel hope again. You don't feel that you're just hanging in there or feel like you've lost. It's actually moving forward here. So anywhere really above 4 and coming up this way, you're really getting that momentum. Now, most people do sit under 3 in both energy and in emotion state. So the more we get used to shifting state, the better off you'll be. Moving further up the scale, we go into the 5, which is in a space of trust, confidence, and being willing to just dive in and willing to see what options there are for us in life, willing to explore, staying curious. This is coming up to a space of feeling enthused belief, and with enthusiasm we might have belief and start to have the correct thoughts, the mental affirmations that actually start to support where we want to go and who we want to be. Now here we go straight up to empowered choices, where you're feeling confident enough to just go, I can make some choices here, make some investments if it happens to be in business, or make some healthy partnerships in business. This is a really great space to get to. And then we get to a place of deep peace and joy, which is we start to just feel that bubbling sense of happiness and joy, knowing that it's not something that makes us happy. We're just in that state where we just feel actually going even up here to the state of deep appreciation. From that place of joy, then we get into this deep appreciation up here, and we start to feel that just no matter what happens in life, there's no good or bad. We just have an appreciation of the experiences that come at us, and we can receive them in a way that's going to keep expanding who we are. We don't see them as obstacles, we see them as opportunities, because we also tend to have a bit more of a world win-win-win focus up here. Then of course in Lucid Flow, that's where we all really want to get to, where we just feel that expanded creativity and expanded sense of who we want to be and how we want to play in the world and what game we want to play. I really love working from this space out, because even though there might be aspects in your life where you still feel powerless, overall your state can still be here. It's very empowering to move out of these states of powerless and feeling shame, but the reality is that most of us disown those parts and we suppress them, and that causes all sorts of tension, anxiety, depression, and just states that start to run our life. So have fun with this scale, and I wish that you all get into the states of feeling a pull in your life. When you get towards here, you start to feel unified, fulfilled, vision, clarity, focus. You also get to feel expanded, inspired, and in your power. So enjoy working with it. I suggest that you just check in when you can to how you feel, just on 0 to 10, what state you might be in. If you have access to a kinesiologist or you know how to test yourself, then you can just check in and where your body feels like it's at. I'll go a little bit more next time about what this left hand part of the scale is all about. So that will be in the next video.